Breaking news for you to start off your Fast Track to 7. My name is Alex Larson. Yeah, breaking news overnight. 4 teenagers hurt this morning and one arrested after a crash in Horace late last night. North Dakota Highway Patrol says it happened just before 11 at the intersection of Cass County Road 17 and 6th Avenue North. Officials say 18-year-old Mackenzie Mosier crossed the center line while on County Road 17 and hit another car driven by an unidentified 16-year-old girl and 2 other teenage passengers. All 3 girls in the second vehicle are suffering serious injuries. A 16-year-old passenger was life-flighted to Sanford and Fargo. The other 2 were taken by ambulance. Meanwhile, Mosier was arrested at the scene and was also taken to the hospital where she is being treated for her injuries. Mosier is charged with DUI and DUI refusal. That crash is under investigation. And a Grand Forks man is behind bars after police say he was involved in a domestic assault situation last night. Police say officers were called to the 600 block of North 5th Street just after 6 p.m. Officers say when they got there, they saw a victim outside with noticeable injuries to her face. She was taken to a local hospital for treatment. Grand Forks police say they tried to make contact with the suspect, identified as Mark Boyer. That's a man up on your screen. But when he did not respond, officers entered the home. Police say Boyer went into a room and refused to come out, prompting an officer to use pepper spray to take him into custody. Boyer was taken to the Grand Forks County Correctional Center and was cited for aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and possession of meth. That case is under investigation. A GoFundMe's up for the 18-year-old Fargo North graduate who's been in a coma for nearly 2 weeks after he rolled his vehicle just hours after graduating from high school. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says Aiden Hanratty was driving south near the 1400 block of North University on June 2nd when the car he was driving left the road and hit a tree. If you remember that day, it was raining heavily. The vehicle rolled and Aiden was seriously hurt. His recovery is expected to be long and also expensive. We've posted the GoFundMe link on valleynewslive.com. Just click on this story. A 43-year-old man wanted on multiple warrants was arrested after leading police on a chase through several counties on Wednesday. Mark Crompton is accused of leading police on a chase through Clay, Cass, and Richland counties before his SUV got stuck in a field in Walcott. He then ran away on foot, his female passenger detained. Shortly after that vehicle was abandoned, it caught fire and started a grass fire. A shelter in place was issued as law enforcement conducted a search for Crompton. He was eventually found in Walcott. He was arrested and taken to the Richland County Jail. 2 teens have been arrested after an attempted armed robbery. Fargo police responded to the 4300 block of 17th Avenue South on June 7th for a report of an attempted armed robbery. But officers were not able to find anyone in that area. The victim told officers he was in Fargo to meet his online girlfriend, 18-year-old Soraya Jennings. Jennings and 19-year-old Jeremiah Norby were arrested for conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Norby is facing additional charges. The Fargo Police Department responded to some community concerns last night of how they stay on the lookout for violent or wanted criminals in our area. They say they rely heavily on teamwork from other agencies, and Fargo Police explain they're constantly getting tips from outside sources and use them to search for criminals in the valley. They also have daily meetings at the beginning and end of each day.
We also have department alerts that go out. Every day, everyone when an officer comes to work to have a daily briefing. The shift commander goes through any new information they need to be aware of.
Police say the process really is not anything like it's portrayed in the movies. There's no physical board with people's faces on them that they're looking out for. Instead, it's all in a database that officers across the state can all have access to. Police Chief Dave Zabolski says they're always looking for new technologies and new recruits to help this process.
The city's grown quicker than the police department has. And probably not the only department that would say that, but we definitely are in need of some additional bodies. And we're in a perfect position with our academy program.
Zabolski says they're currently on the lookout for 6 more officer positions over the next couple budget periods. Traffic alert for drivers in West Fargo starting today. 5th Street West from north of 32nd Avenue West closed up at 6 a.m. to just south of the parking ramp entrance. That's closed for the John Party concert happening tonight. Traffic's going to detour using 32nd Avenue West and Cheyenne Street with business access to be maintained. The closure is expected to end at about midnight tonight. If you're driving in that area, you are asked to please plan accordingly. Turning our attention to the weather now ahead of this Father's Day weekend. Let's get a check of our forecast with Summer Schnellbach. Good morning, Summer.
Good morning, Alex, and thank you all for waking up with us. Lots of sunshine to kickstart our day, cloud-free here in Fargo, Grand Forks, Devil's Lake, Bemidji, Thief River, and Jamestown, as temperatures are generally in the upper 40s to low 50s. Fargo, we're one of the exceptions. We're one of the warmer spots at 57. Nothing to show on satellite and radar. We are quiet. Here's what to expect today in Fargo. Temperatures warming up into the low and mid 80s. Going to see increasing cloud cover later tonight, but through the afternoon, enjoying some nice sunshine and lighter winds expected today as well. High temperatures, this is a look at 5 o'clock, 76 in Rolla, 77 Thief River and Bemidji, 81 Jamestown and Grand Forks, 82 in Wahpeton, 85 in Aberdeen. Looking now ahead to your Father's Day weekend, still looking a little bit unsettled, mostly cloudy and windy for tomorrow, winds out of the south with some later afternoon and evening showers and storms. Father's Day on Sunday, partly cloudy, so we will see at least some sunshine and warmer temperatures with a few late day storms. Looking ahead, more chances for rain and possibility of severe weather Monday and Tuesday. Looking very unsettled next week with an updated look at our moisture potential. Look at that swath of red to our south and east. That's where we could see 3, 4, 5 inches of rain. So that includes parts of our easternmost counties over the next 7 days. So looking quite soggy with nearly daily chances for some rain and storms. So again, that's going to kick off this weekend. Scattered storms may become severe Monday and Tuesday. More chances for isolated showers on Wednesday, a few more showers Thursday, Friday into next weekend. So Alex, keeping an eye through next week on the possibility for some flooding, some flash flooding, especially where some of those stronger thunderstorms develop.
It's just been such a wet summer so far. Wow.
A very soggy summer indeed. The soil still has some capacity to hold some moisture.
Okay.
This much though, it's yet to be determined.
All right. Thank you so much, Summer. Well, this weekend we got clashing swords, dashing knights, and galloping hooves at the 3rd annual North Dakota Renaissance Fair. And that's where we find the Valley Today's Tatum Miller this morning, live at the North Dakota Horse Park, getting a sneak peek of jesters, jousters, and everything medieval. Good morrow, Tatum.
Go in front of them, Natalie. Back them up.
Good morrow, Alex. That's right. I'm here live at the North Dakota Renaissance Fair, and we made a bit of a relocation. We are now inside of one of the tents where they host some of their live performances. I'm here live with Amanda Panino, who is one of the performers here, and you are in a chandelier right now.
I am.
So what do you do in these performances?
There's a lot of different acts. All of our artists perform many different talents. I don't want to give away too much because I feel like our audience should come out and see our show tonight. We have a special offer, which is $12 tickets. It's one-of-a-kind experience, so I highly recommend the Fargo community and area to come and check out the Cirque Maceo show. So we have trick riding, we have bareback riding, we have hula hoops, we have dance, we have hand balancing. It's amazing what our artists do.
Yeah, that sounds incredible. And
Yeah.
I know we have one of our friends that's going to be in the show
Yes,
tonight. So
yes.
who is this?
This is Guido. He is a 21-year-old Suffolk Punched. This is his retirement year, so I highly recommend anyone in the area that loves horses or is interested in horses to come out and check out our wonderful variety of horses that we have. And also with that, they can see Guido with a VIP backstage tour here with Cirque Maceo, and they get to check out all of our horses, traveling horses, our wonderful superstars. But Guido here is definitely fabulous and one of a kind, and he was made for the camera.
I can tell he's star of the show.
Yeah.
But now, he doesn't have his full costume on, but you do.
Yes,
so
I do.
One of the most unique things about Renaissance fairs is people dress up and get integrated into
Yes.
this. So tell me about what you're wearing.
So this is what you would call your garb. So when you're at a Renaissance fair, you can wear costumes, but you can call it garb. They wear leathers, long skirts, all types of clothing material. But our Renaissance artists and performers, they really get into touch with their character. But you could come as yourself, and then maybe you'll find, you know, who your other person might be at a Renaissance fair. But our audience should come and check it out. It's this weekend and next weekend from 10 to 5:30 at the North Dakota Equestrian Park.
Okay.
Yeah. yeah, the Renaissance Fair, we've got turkey legs, we've got shows, we've got jousting, all kinds of things.
You've got beautiful grounds. And my last question, where can we find tickets?
You could find tickets at ndrenaissancefair.com. That's where our tickets can be. And then we have, if you see our posters online, we have got the scan that you could just scan with your phone. Yeah.
That is amazing. Well, thank
yeah.
you so much for joining us,
Yeah.
Amanda.
Thank
Me
you.
and my new best friend are going to take a couple laps around here, but we'll check in with you one more time. I'm Tatum Miller for Valley News Live. Back to you at the studio, Alex.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tatum. Well, remember the Renaissance Fair runs June 15th and 16th, and then again June 22nd and 23rd at the North Dakota Horse Park. And we got more exciting news today. You're going to want to tune into North Dakota Today later this morning from 9 to 10 a.m. Sophia Richards and Ashlyn Hill are live in Winnipeg, touring some of the best sights and attractions. They're going to show off places to stay, places to visit, a fantastic traditional Nordic spa, and more. That starts at 9 right here on KPLY. In the meantime, we'll see you back here next week. My name's Alex Larson.